Jordan releases in 2023. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a me thing. I'm okay to admit maybe it's just a me thing. But I'm just feeling kinda... Let me explain. Let's be very clear. I didn't say they were trash. I didn't say they were terrible because I'm sure someone will make that assumption. No, not saying that at all. But 2023 is about discernment. Do I love them and do I need them? More importantly, do I need them in my collection for me? And that's what this touches on. Yesterday's video, I touched on 6 specific pairs I'm really excited about in 2023, at least for the first half so far of what we know. We don't know a whole lot about New Balances, so that's fine. And I know there are a lot of 9060s coming out. That's amazing. That's awesome. I also don't need to run that model into the ground within my collection for everything that comes out. Again, I'm trying to pace myself. I'm doing the best that I can to pace myself in 2023. So if you check that video out, I'll put the link below. You can see the 6 pairs I'm excited about. There's a variation of brands and everything in there. But for me right now, 2023 Jordans, I don't know. And that's weird because I know there's one pair we can talk about on here you probably assumed you would bet money on that I would want. You kind of be wrong though. Now the graphic I had up in a previous video also touching on, hey, are you planning to invest as well as buy sneakers in 2023? I really hope you are. Please see that video too. But let's just look at, okay, like a lot of the Jordans that are set to come out. Let's just take a look at them real quick, all right? Jordan 1 High, black, white. No. Jordan 1 High, true blue. No as well. If I'm gonna get a true blue, I just want like the Jordan 3. I just for me, no. Jordan 1 High, white cement. I said that was a definite no the second that photo leaked. The Jordan 1 Laney. Let's talk about that. Okay, so the women's Air Jordan 1 High reverse Laney set to drop this year. Gonna guess $180 retail. You would assume this is for you, TJ. This is yours. You're a Warriors fan. These are Dub Nation colors. No way you don't want this. That's a really great assumption. Like, you would be spot on. However, the question I had to ask myself the other day, how often outside of wearing this with team apparel do you see yourself wearing this shoe? Like a lot of what I wear or I fall in love with when it comes to sneakers, not that it's not some wild pairs that I don't love. I literally had the Air Max 1 Concepts Heavy as my sneaker of the year in 2022. So I love a loud out there pair, but outside of just with team apparel, how often would I wear that shoe? Because a lot of my shoes have gravitated towards a neutral tonal palette or just wave of colors. So it's easy to throw it in the mix with any and everything, whether I'm, I could be wearing something that's branded. This is a Nike crew neck, or maybe I'm in Essentials, which is behind me and featured in so much of what I wear, or maybe in business attire. It's just really easy to throw on a more neutral pair of sneakers with just a tiny pop of color and keep it pushing. That is not the case with these. Not the case at all. And a lot of my footwear, if it's related to team things or team fandom, it's actually for the University of Michigan. And I understand, listen, we lost just a heartbreaker. Blood pressure was sky high on New Year's Eve, but we'll be back. I already know tons of talk about the coaches. I'm not even going to get into that. But I usually gravitate towards college pairs when it comes to team shoes. So as of right now, I don't know that I see myself picking up the women's Jordan 1 Reverse Laney. Quality looks amazing. I just don't know if it's for me. Okay, so let's step back into the rest of the list here. Jordan 2 Lucky Green, not a need. Jordan 2 Women's Craft SC looks really nice. I don't know if it's a need. I still have the women's Air Jordan 1 Comfort High in that olive colorway, the olive aura. It's very similar to that, I feel. We know Jordan 3 White Cement. Yes, I want that pair. The Jordan 4 Craft SE, no. Jordan 4 Seafoam Women's. Let's talk about that one. Now, already discussed in yesterday's video, yes, that is a pair that I am excited for because looking back at recent spending, shopping, buying behavior, colors I've added to my closet, Seafoam is one of them. Now, olive became the wave because I adore olive cargo pants. I probably have more than Richie Lee at this point. Love olive, also love Seafoam. It's really just olive with like more white added in and it just lightens it. I really love Seafoam. I have shirts, I have shorts, I have sweatpants now, and I'm actually still looking to pick up the hoodie, maybe a crew neck. So I'm all in when it comes to seafoam, and I think this shoe would work in really well with other things that I have. So yes, the women's seafoam pair, that is something on my list set to drop this year. $200. I'll budget that in and be ready to buy them. And the rest of the list, the Jordan 5 Aqua is a definite no for me. The Jordan 5 UNC Blue, I've said it before, I don't wear the 4 enough, so I absolutely do not need the 5. The women's 5 Mars for her, absolutely not. The Jordan 6 Cool Gray, no. I don't even wear my Carmines enough, so no. Jordan 9 Light Olive, it's just not for me, and I don't have a problem with 9s. I just don't have anymore. I had them in the collection when I was younger, just not right now. Jordan 13 Playoffs, no. If there's a Jordan 13 I really want to chase, to just for me, again, for me, it's the Bread 13, and I just intend to go back on eBay and pick that up. And then the Jordan 14 Women's Steel Gray, like I just, no, if I want a very metallic shoe, I'll just eventually go and pick up the Silver Bullet that dropped for Air Max 97. So a lot of pairs are just not for me personally. I am curious your thoughts. How do you feel about so many of the Jordans we've seen already, specifically on this list for 2023? Now, I think this may also be a year where we see things shift. Maybe more of these pairs are available past that initial drop, that first 10 minutes maybe of a draw, if they even have draws this year really for these pairs. But maybe shoes are available, and at least if you're like me, that's a good thing. People can pick up the things they want without stressing out about it. Maybe you're being a responsible adult and maybe the pair doesn't work on drop day. Maybe the funds aren't there that week. Maybe it's smart. You wait. Next paycheck cycle, next stream of income that comes in, you're then able to treat yourself to a pair, and you're patient and you wait. First off, I love that for you. Keep that mentality. But second, it's not the end of the world though if we don't end up getting some of the pairs we want. Again, make the decision. Do I continue to put money aside to pay resale, or do I move on to something else? Or am I okay buying less pairs in 2023 and trying to allocate more funds also to the future? Like, you guys will see a continued series of me putting money into the market just to show it's possible. We just have to sacrifice a little bit now for future you. You know, that's kind of like the whole theme. Also, for my budgeting ebook, which you guys can request a copy of in the description box, my email is there for any and every video. So thank you for tuning in to another video on Talks with TJ with myself, TJ. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.